Photography is more than just clicking a button. It's about capturing the essence of a moment. It's about freezing time and holding it in your hand. A photograph is a tangible memory, a window into another world. It allows us to see the unseen, to feel the intangible. Photography is a language that speaks to the soul. It allows us to communicate without words. Through light and shadow, composition and timing, we tell stories, we evoke emotions, we capture the beauty of the world around us. The desire to capture images is not new. As early as Aristotle, humans have been fascinated by the way light creates images. The camera obscura, a darkened room with a small hole that projected an image onto the opposite wall, was an early ancestor of the modern camera. Over centuries, inventors and artists refined the tools and techniques of photography. From the daguerreotype to the Polaroid, each innovation brought us closer to instant image making. Today's digital cameras and smartphones make photography accessible to everyone. But the essence of photography remains the same: to capture light and tell a story. Photography is an alchemy of light and shadow. True photography requires understanding the tools of the trade. Aperture, shutter speed, ISO, these are the building blocks of a photograph. Knowing how to manipulate these elements allows photographers to control light and shadow. They can freeze motion or blur it, creating a sense of movement. Mastering the technical aspects of photography is essential, but it is only the beginning. A true photographer sees beyond the settings. They understand that photography is about capturing the soul of a moment, not just its technical perfection. Photography is more than a snapshot. In today's world of instant photography, it's easy to believe that anyone can take a good photo, but true photography is more than just pointing and shooting. It's about seeing the world with a different perspective, about finding beauty in the mundane. A good photograph is a result of careful observation, planning and execution. It requires knowledge of composition, lighting and timing. It demands patience and an eye for detail. Photography is where knowledge meets artistic intuition. Technical skill alone cannot create a truly great photograph. A photographer must possess a unique vision, an ability to see the world in a different light. They must be able to identify the extraordinary in the ordinary. This vision is a blend of knowledge and intuition. It's about understanding the rules of photography, but also knowing when to break them. It's about seeing the world with your heart as much as your eyes. Photography is a journey of self-discovery. As we learn to see the world through the lens, we also learn to see ourselves. Photography allows us to connect with our inner artist, to express our emotions, and share our unique perspective with the world. The act of photographing can be meditative. It requires us to slow down, to observe, to be present in the moment. In the quiet stillness of waiting for the perfect shot, we connect with something deeper within ourselves. Photography is a path to enlightenment. It allows us to see the world with fresh eyes, to appreciate the beauty that surrounds us. Through the lens, we discover hidden worlds, unseen connections, and the extraordinary in the everyday. Photography teaches us to be more observant, more patient, more present. It helps us connect with our inner artist and share our unique vision with the world. Photography is a journey of discovery, a journey that leads us not just to the world around us, but also to ourselves.